Yeah.
So now, from this point, it's like the problem of Africa right now is lack of knowledge. So this lack of knowledge, what type of knowledge does Africa need before Africa can exploit its own mineral resources?
Yes, because now there is lack of knowledge in some cases, but these are some of the most knowledgeable people that I've ever met being here in Ghana, truly. So lack of access would be one of the things. Lack of access. You know, one would be
access to what?
Access to being able to explore, to come out of your small area and to go out to explore different areas of Ghana so they can see what's available from outside of their nucleus. So they can see what's available. Knowledge is here. I believe for sure with the educational, I visited some schools here and the standards are not unified. You know, unifying the educational standards on the basic level would definitely be a way to allow, because we've got to start with the children. If we start with the children and bring them into an understanding of what's available to them, then they can help. They're researchers. It's not like it used to be. They have the internet, they have so many things at their fingertips now that they're natural researchers and they can research and find out about these things themselves. But the transportation system, we definitely could do something to take advantage of that, to be able to connect the areas of this country, to be able to connect everything. But knowledge is here. We just have to get access to the knowledge. I'll tell you what I'm doing with the Auntie Vic Foundation. One of the things that I do, I connect business people here in Ghana that are successful to these children that are underserved and underprivileged. So they can see there are successful men and women right here in Ghana that will share their knowledge with these children so they can see. It's like here you don't say big brother, you say senior brothers, senior sisters. So we're going to pour, the seniors are going to pour back into these children, their own children right here in Ghana, share the wealth of knowledge that you have gained through your experiences and teach them what to do, show them the basic selling skills. You know, we were talking about the blessing, right? And we were talking about the blessing where you have some people that have the knowledge to know that if they have a store and they bulk sell water, they can be just as profitable and make just as much money and more money than if they were the ones out there with the water on their heads and hurting their necks. So you have to, knowledge is power. So when you understand, if I get to a position of being a bulk seller and selling this in bulk instead of being the one that's out selling water on my head, injuring my neck, you know, water dripping down, you'll see that there are advantages of understanding the system. When you understand selling and you have that knowledge, then you won't take your blessing and squander it. Use what you know. The children know, they know how to add, they know how to sell things, but they don't have an opportunity to put those skills into practice now. We can teach them now the basic knowledge, and that will come from people such as yourself that are eloquent in speech. You know, I have some that are interested in doing the shows, you know, being in radio, television, and film. So connecting with someone like yourself to show them how you put together a show, the step-by-step process of creating media, positive media for this country, to show them that doing something meaningful to bring wealth into this country, to let everybody see what's available in Ghana, share the wealth, share the knowledge.
Wow.
Yes,
So I'm proud that we are blessed in Africa. And now that it's just the access to those blessings. And now we have learned that if we get knowledge of what we have, we can always, what do you call it, be on top.
You can. Yes, you can. You can be on top. I see, just here, the fruit and the vegetables, and there are things in the trees here that are naturally grown, and just everywhere you walk, you see these things. But you go to other countries and they're selling it, like for the noni juice, the noni.
Noni.
Oh, in America, you take the noni. They take this noni and they make the juice, and it's upwards of $50 for a bottle of, serious, a noni. And you can walk around here and see it anywhere. It's plenty. It's everywhere. But people don't understand and don't know the blessing that's just running around here, right here at your footstep. The healing properties of the moringa leaves, the ginger, the cocoa, the all of these things that are just natural resources. In every neighborhood you walk around here, you see it, and it's plentiful. But how to take those resources and use them to monetize and to make self-sustainable opportunities for you and for your family. That's what we have to do. Knowledge. The blessings are everywhere. They're all around.
So
they're all around.
In this case, in Ghana, we are lucky that our president, the president of the Republic of Ghana, has made education free.
Oh, yes.
What's your comment about that? Do you think, as we are talking about the knowledge and power, is that type of knowledge? You have to go to school to learn.
I think it's
basic education.
Basic education is definitely needed. I think it's twofold. I was speaking to a gentleman in Accra last night, and what he said, there are some schools here in Ghana that are considered some of the better schools, right? And so to create an opportunity for those that are in an income situation where they cannot pay for schools, then yes, they'll go and they'll have the free education. But those that do have the economic and the money to be able to pay, they should pay. They should contribute something, back into this society. That if you have the ability, don't take. If you have opportunities, give. These are your people. And I'll be honest with you, that's what I hear all the time with your foundation. Oh, you'll have to go outside in order for you to get help. That the people here in Ghana, we really don't help each other. I'm doing something different to change that mindset, because I don't believe it. I believe if people knew, if they just helped each other, like, we have to get back to helping each other here, and to get away from thinking, okay, this free education is here, but we're not going to pay our teachers. How hard is that teacher going to work? Truly, like, if you're going to work every day and you know that you are not going to receive a salary, how hard are you going to work? You have to truly be dedicated. You have to truly know that education is a passion for you. People need money to live. These teachers need money to live. These educators, they're in these roles where they're the ones that spend more time with the children a day, typically, than the parents. Pay them. I believe in free education, but for those who need it. If you have an opportunity where you can contribute to this society, contribute. Give back. Help.
Wonderful.
Yes.
So you are saying, even though the government says it is free education, but if you are in a position whereby you can support the government,
yes,
you have to do it.
Do it.
You are also trying to make a point that if we love each other,
yes,
we will feel and think about each other.
Not take advantage. That doesn't help anybody when you try and take advantage of a system. And this is a fairly new country, and there has to be help. Nobody is going to come in here and rescue Ghana. It's going to have to help it from within. The people here are going to have to help each other. There are enough resources here. There is wealth here. There is humanity here. I have never met a more forgiving culture in my life. The grace that abounds here is unlike anything that I have ever seen anywhere I've ever traveled. These people are generous, but sometimes with your generosity, sometimes you can give away too much, you know? And there are times when if you give something free and they don't work for it, they don't respect it. Sometimes when you work and you knew what you had to put into that in order to get something out of it, then you have a higher value on it than if it's something that's just given to you for free, you know? So understanding that, yes, we have this opportunity here for the education. Yes, we have an opportunity here. We have resources. Everything that you need is here, but it's gotta be nurtured from within. Nurtured from within.
Okay, now let me chip in this. Oh, concerning what do you call it? American brutalities against black people. Today you hear they shoot. Today you hear they shoot there, over there. But still, the government over there is not doing anything about it. Brief so that why are they still selling guns to the people when they know that it's the gun that is, you're talking about souls, you know. And this is what we are saying, that in Africa we are blessed.
We are, because it's not even needed.
You know
I tell you, when I was in America, I was licensed to carry a gun. I knew how to shoot a gun. I had 3.
3?
I had 3 myself. I have 3 guns. This last time I was back in America, I sold my guns because I was like, I don't need my guns in Ghana. But I had 3. It's a double-edged sword. And how, I'm a pistol packing lady. And how, because in some ways, you know that the guns are killing, right? You know if they keep selling these guns, that it's harmful to society. But on the other side of it, as a Black woman, I had a need to protect myself. I had a need to protect my home. I had a need to protect what was important to me. So it's on one side, you know, it's a safety issue and why are we selling all of these guns to harm each other? And on the other side, I must protect myself. So where do you fall in that? Yeah, that's the part in figuring out. It will take forever to get all of the guns out of the system in America. I just don't see it happening. I truly don't. Do I believe that there should be more systems in place to who gets access to guns? Absolutely. Do I believe that there have been guns put in the community so they can, Black communities, so they can harm each other and hurt each other? Absolutely.
Okay, so
absolutely.
So now,
yes,
tell our viewers, especially those in America and elsewhere, that Ghana or Africa, the mainland, welcomes them. So when are they coming? And tell them that the Winyami Nipa from the Rescue TV is ready for them.
Ready and willing and able to help. That's the thing here. This is the most inviting country that I have ever visited, Akwaaba, and they mean it. They really mean you are welcome. When you're eating, you are invited. So when I first came and I was here, you are invited, I was like, what is that about? So I had to get an understanding, you know, but this is the most welcoming place. And to bring your knowledge here is tenfold what you will earn, not just in money. It's not about money. It's about your humanity. It's about your God-given gifts and talents, and it's about being a blessing to other people. You can always help someone. Bring your talents here. Come to visit and see firsthand. Come. There are flights on Delta, flights on United, or you can go long ways around, but just get here and see for yourself. Don't accept another person's view of what is in Africa, what is in Ghana. Come and see how this place can bring full circle the pieces together. the feelings that you've had all of your life, but you didn't understand. The unctions that you've had inside of you all of your life, but you had no idea where that root was. I was at a service, ministry last week, and he was talking about being root focused. Focus on the root, not on the fruit. And when you focus on where you've come from, you can come back and you can be a part of creating fruit, your own fruit, firsthand. Come back to Ghana, come to Africa, see what's here, see what's available, bring your gifts and talents here and share them. I don't say, everybody's not staying. Being here is not for everybody, and I understand that. But when you come and you can see how one thing, your gift, you can share it with a country that is so accepting and so giving, you'll want to do it. You'll understand why you chose to visit Ghana. Come to Ghana.
Listeners, today's spiritual consciousness, we want you to understand that if you are a black person and you are living in abroad, remember, your talent is your spirit. And that spirit is what God gave you. And God gave you to build His black community. God gave you to bless His land. He did not give it to you to share it with foreigners. There are these black people who have got so much knowledge, yet they are doing nothing with their knowledge for the continent of Africa. So it's who benefited? It's the Europeans, the Americans, and the white people. And now when they achieve what they want from your mind, from your future, from your spirit, they claim it's theirs. And they say Africa is not doing it. So you are welcome once again to the mainland. This is Onyaminipa from the rescue team. God bless you.
Yes.
Auntie Vic,
yes.
You have been wonderful.
Thank you. It's a pleasure. Thank you.